Hey guys, I'm usually Dave, and this is another in the digitalSoup podcast presents, or digitalSoup plays, whatever we're calling it. I forget what they named it on YouTube. Anyways, I'm usually Dave, one of the co-hosts from digitalSoup podcast. You can find us with our weekly tech and geek show every single week over at digitalsouppodcast.com. But Jason and Adam have now been putting up some gameplay videos, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to join the party here. And so I fired up a game that I picked up on a Steam sale, I don't know, last winter, sometime a while back now, and maybe even longer, maybe a year ago. And it's called Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. And this is a action RPG, I guess you'd say. I picked it up on the Steam sale, played around with it for hour or two, and then forgot about it, and then upgraded my PC and forgot to even put it on the new machine. And so what I'm doing is going ahead right now and firing it up. We're going to do a little bit of a first playthrough. Now, I have played just a little bit through the tutorial and stuff like that, so when we get to those cutscenes, any of them that it lets me skip, I'm going to skip. But we'll jump right in, start a new play series, I guess you'd say, through the story mode, and do a first play for right now and see how it goes if we want to stick with it. But I know from the little bit I've played it already, this game can be a lot of fun. We'll just see how much it keeps my attention. I know there's a lot of different things to do, so hit that story mode. Let's get started.
In the land of Mordor.
So it's not letting me skip the cutscenes here.
It was here, on the slopes of Mount Doom, that the Dark Lord Sauron was defeated by a last alliance of men.
Now, I'm hoping that it lets me go in when this tutorial kicks off and kind of blast through some of the cutscenes and different things.
Guarding against a nameless.
If not, bear with me. We'll do a little gameplay for a little bit here and have a little fun, and then pick a point and we'll stop it and pick it up in another video. Pretty dramatic, though.
He has returned to Mordor.
You see Sauron coming back.
Flame hath fallen on the Black Gate, and no mortal man can stand in its path.
Mortal man. So there's our lead character. And it's going to kind of do a little time jumping around here as it fills us in on what happened. This is his son. Now, like I said, this game is probably a couple years old now, so the graphics may look a little bit dated by comparison of some of the more modern games today. But overall, I really do enjoy the look of the graphics and gameplay that we're going to see here. So we start off a little training with your son.
Wouldn't want to hurt you. Take a lot more than that.
One thing I always think about back in those days with the swords, and they're always clanking together. Oh, not that Mordor was a real place, but in the medieval days, makes me wonder, like, those swords had to be just beat to snot. You think about banging metal on metal, and it's got to just chew those blades up.
Parry, son. Don't forget to block.
Perhaps you should not forget to hit.
Stay alert, dear.
Now, this was a weird part in which you learn in the tutorial how to, basically slice and dice your son until he finally decides to block you.
You're not a soldier yet.
And after you wail on him for like 5 minutes, well, not really, you tell him to go easy when he swings back at you. Kind of funny. And we're thrust right into a fast forward as the orcs are attacking. Obviously, you've trained your boy well enough. We're going to execute this guy on the ground.
My blade shall rest in your throat. Dear, remember your training.
Sorry, I was just ignoring the on-screen comments there.
Father, they charge faster than I can strike! Stand fast, dear High!
Grab and throw. I got hit by someone. We're gonna grab him and throw him.
Remember, son, launch deep and cut deeper!
So it's wanting me to learn how to shank these guys here. But we'll just kill them instead. I kept messing the button combination there.
Much stronger than any we've ever seen. They're not orcs, they're Uruks. They're far worse. There's too many.
Uruks, not orcs.
Go find your mother. Go find your mother. Keep her safe. I'll be right behind you. Go.
And flash back forward wherever we're at in time to the Wraith world. Memory complete.
Am I dead?
You are banished from death.
Say what now? Oh, there's his lovely wife. In a pool of blood on the ground. Even though it was raining in a downpour. Let's see what happened to her. Now he's waking up, following his wife. We're gonna... Ooh, flowers. This is where we're gonna learn how to sneak.
Let's not forget the love I have for you. Dance on beaches in and us, sleep in moonlit fields of view.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien.
Something happening with my controller right there. I'm not sure what.
Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Yeah, I will not come.
I'm playing with an Xbox 360 controller plugged into my PC. If you probably saw that pop up possibly on the screen or heard the boom ba boop.
I'm just so tired of hiding.
Yes, I can skip. All right.
We should have left when we had the chance.
So basically what happened is it fast forwards and there's orcs everywhere. And he's gonna try and
my only advantage.
Try and save us. This is one of my favorite aspects of this game, is the ability to do this sneak attacks because they are so brutal, even though the animations are a bit limited.
The sword down, Ranger.
Oops, busted. But even though the attacks are, you see the animations, they become a little bit limited because you'll see the same animations over and over. But they're still so satisfying as you go through the different scenarios just based on wherever the opponent happens to be, whatever position they happen to be in.
He will win.
So they beat the snot out of me. And you'll see here basically why I'm banished from death, because I've got to get vengeance. Alright, say goodbye to the kid. Gonna cut his throat, he's a goner.
We'll be together, my love.
She's so brave.
Forever.
Must be a sharp sword slices through that easy. And now it's my turn.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
Oops. The Elf Lord missed the guy it was supposed to go to. So here we are.
What is this place?
See for yourself.
See for yourself. It is nothing but fog and mist and fire and brimstone and ash. The Uruks have taken over. We are in
Now, do you believe me,
Mordor.
Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark.
I wonder if there's a soundtrack to this game. It's got a pretty dramatic soundtrack. It'd be kind of fun to listen
What you
to.
say is true. Then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
Huh. So it's kind of cool how they took this world that everyone knows with Middle Earth. They've kept some of the characters we all know and love. And there we are, title credits. They've kept the characters that we all know and love, but they are telling an entirely different story that's separate from anything to do with the book stories, really. So we've got this ancient forge here, some kind of crazy magic hammer.
Familiar.
Yep, a little tip as we load.
His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgard.
Now, I often wonder during those load scenes if there's always some kind of spoken dialogue where we're getting elements of a story, and I often wonder if it's something I should be paying attention to really fill things in, because I really don't pay attention to them. So here we've unlocked the first section of map in this small area that we're in. Forge towers are basically the Wraith's memories, which will help you power up and do different things, from what I understand at least. Now, we've got these other icons popping up on the map. One that's a symbol of the letter M, and missions and collectible locations. You can see them blinking there. And these are sections where, obviously, this is where you get into a lot of the unlocking and bonuses and extra materials to really power up your character and just serve as that kind of collectible aspect where you're always trying to get the next big thing. So, my favorite activity, I think it's about time we, dive right in.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Now, we're going to hold left trigger and then right trigger to charge our shot. Now, I'm not really that great with the ranged combat. Now, we're going to go crazy mode. Take care of this dude first.
You will suffer for what you've done!
Will I? And you can go goodbye. Alright. right, so we've got a big bad. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Go back to him.
Now this is another aspect. Certain Uruks or orcs will have this ability to be interrogated, I should say, sorry. And that will let you gain some information about your target or different things that you're trying to work on.
He's a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
And there's our first target. Alright, so we know who Gimoob the Slaver is. It's a power 4. And it gives us his location on the map. Now, it's not as simple as running right to him, because there are enemies all over the place between me and him. And honestly, I might not be powerful enough just yet to actually defeat him.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
I just don't like that they let that orc go. Now the game starts in proper. So gold arc icons are the story icons, red ones are power struggles, where the different orc captains and leaders are essentially power struggles, like they're called. They're competing for status. So if you kill one, another can step up, or they can fight each other, depending on how it goes. And that's a cool thing about this game, is your enemies actually gain power if they beat you. So there's side missions, different things like that you can see as well. Now we've got two main missions, the Slaver and the Spirit of Mordor. The Spirit of Mordor, I feel, is a little bigger one. Let's go after the Slaver first. So Miran is coins. Let's see. Sought the destruction of them as relics. Okay. So that's what they look like. And they're dwarven coins, if I'm looking at that right, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Mordor is where we're at. Morannon is another one of these places where we're at. Locations on the map. We're just going to kind of skip through these. A lot of not discovered places, obviously. And so we are back. We're going to exit menu.
The world has changed. Nothing makes sense.
Nothing has changed. This is how it will be. The future and the past are linked in darkness.
I don't understand why I'm here.
And I can't remember. Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
Now this is a nearby Illithidin, if I saw that title right. These are... how would you explain it? Kind of these... oh, like hieroglyphs almost. And I know it says there's one near here, and I don't know where it is. I mean, I know I've got my big palace here, but... we're gonna climb way up. Ha ha. Kind of Spider-Man-ish. I don't know where this other thing is, though. It's somewhere nearby. For now, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's drop down. And now we've got to get over there. So let's do this. Let's just drop down right here. Oh, it won't let me, actually. There we go. So we're all right. Do a little sneaking. Now, when you're in bushes, I know from before, you automatically go into stealth when you're in these tall bushes. They do a really good job with the sound design, because you can hear where these people are. We're gonna try and take this guy out. Freeing slaves is also another cool thing. Now, this is ability points. I have the options to upgrade both myself and the Wraith. Strike from above. Countered enemies. So I'm not going to worry about this right now. Let's just go back to trying to find our way.
Set some traps and lure the creature in. It dies by our hands.
There's orcs up top.
Hey! Your poison arm
Oh,
will still
boy.
be flapping like a fish on a hook when I pull it out of your rib
This
cage.
might be a mistake. Uh-oh.
Not too sharp for that trick.
Alright, so we took care of this guy. So we picked up a new weapon. Now we've got runes available. Sword, bow, and dagger. So on the sword, what happens here? Select a rune, press X to destroy to convert it to coins. Epics will give you more coins. Converting them cannot be undone. Critical hits, fire, orc slayer. Well, again, not going to worry about it right now. There's so much to get into this.
Nasty Grey Walker. He can't be that tough, can he?
So I got some power. Now I'm doing a lot of sneaking right now, just because I know there's some big nasties around here. I scared someone.
What's all this about us
Now, the tricky part is where they want me to go is right in the heart. And there's a couple of these other captains up here. And the last time I tried to make a beeline straight for it like this, I got hijacked by like multiple captains. See all these orcs over there? They'll all come running, which is kind of insane. But maybe I just bypassed them. So we're getting close. Climb up.
Worst thing about the pigskins is the way they always act tired. Lazy globs.
Oh, there's...
Grab that slave!
You were.
They're chasing the slaves, and I'm gonna let them all go. I should probably go after him. Very wimpy of me. But I've got a target close by. 100 feet away. Stick to the bushes. Let's see. Okay, so that's not... What is this?
What was all the whimpering I heard before?
The pigskin was crying after I chopped off his finger.
Hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive, find out what he knows. Okay. So that wasn't even where he was. That was just the mission.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction.
Good to know.
Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal.
How many growls would I have to...
Slay the
There we
Orc
are.
captain. Cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
So,
Ears open for new orders soon.
let's do that. Where are they all at? I know there's got to be a number of them up there. It says there's 4 of them. Eliminated 4 archers. One of them was up there.
Beyond the gates who think they got nothing to fear.
I heard the slave begging for mercy, begging you for his life. One more run, we'll be out of pole. Bleed the shroud. Fight me down here.
All right. Problem is, I've got.
He's on a rope. Battlefield. Attack.
Did I kill him? So let's hide.
Next time, Ranger. Next time I'll get you. It's a bloody talk! Kill him! Up there!
Ooh, that guy's throwing
Is that the Ranger?
axes at me.
Watch him!
Huh. So I'm pinned down a little bit here.
Come on! Let's brawl! Run off!
Oh, that's right. I've got this.
That Ranger knows we're too tough for him.
That's right. So we're
That
gonna.
Tark was too scared to stick around. A dead Uruk! I saw something over there.
You saw nothing. So there's arrows all over here.
Fighting's in my blood. When I don't get any, it starts to boil.
So we're just gonna take out. Let's
Next time I
let's take out this elf taking a leak down here.
Seen the new captain yet? No, but he sounds like a right piece of work. Can't be worse than the last one. If Ogboard hadn't stabbed him in the back, I would have.
So this game is a little bit of a cat and mouse, and I'm
And it's
probably
one of
playing
us.
this a little too safe.
Did you see that? I think it was mad filth.
But these guys are all down low, and I'm not. I need 2 more archers.
The next one over are gonna be merged into one big army.
That better not be true. I ain't sharing my food with nobody. Slaves trying to escape will starve to death on the pole. Don't think you can get away. We should go off and form our own army. I'll be the war chief.
Alright, so he's going down there.
Got
you were fast enough to escape, eh?
We can get this guy.
Man can outrun you.
So where's our other archer? There he is. Alright, so I've got my archers. Maybe I should try and take out a few more because once I attack this dude... Ooh, he's right there. Once I attack this dude, all these other orcs are going to come running. But this guy's going to sneak...
I will carry to the fire pits myself.
Dang it.
Look, there's been a murder.
I lost him behind the wall.
There he is! He's above us! There's something about him that can drive the bravest of Uruk out of battle. Him there, the dog! Chase him down! We're gonna cut you to
So we got rid of a couple more. This game gets pretty tense, guys. I'm loving it. But what I like about that, I don't know if you noticed, but when I jumped out and got that one guy, he went running.
I haven't seen the boss around in a while. Maybe we should steal a couple of prisoners and have
Starting to get some bodies piling up here, which is nice.
Pathetic little maggots, these slaves. They don't know how good they got it. At least they're still alive.
Is he coming up? Yeah.
Weather would probably kill them. That's how feeble some of them are. Yeah! I'll show you real combat. Not a chance. You're trying again. Man swine. Another schrock that needs to be put back in his place.
This is the big battle. Alright, so I got him. He wasn't as tough as I thought. So we got another rune here, which is a good one. Yeah, I know. We can pick it up and equip them. Fell voices. Recover all focus and health for killing a captain or a war chief. I probably should be putting these in, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. We got a cutscene here. So there's the guy we rescued.
So you didn't die 10 years ago.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him. Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know? Perhaps. This is no time to keep secrets. I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts. I'll be there.
All right. So we got Whisper. Oh, my precious. I didn't know he was in this game.
No. Someone wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
All right, mission complete. We'll see about getting to this outback camp. Tutorial photo mode. That's kind of cool. Snapshots of the action. I don't know if I want to take time to do all that, but now the question is, where do I go? Interested party. I gotta get this way.
They were good warriors, all of them. One of them was a berserker, not a warrior.
Whatever they were, they shouldn't have been done.
So I've got to figure out. The one thing I don't know is how do I select. I know we've got targets, but how do I select what my new objective is? So let's make that interested party. I'll tell you what, we'll make that our objective. I'm gonna find somewhere here. He's pretty close.
I ain't afraid of no Catagor. Next one I see,
Oh,
I'm gonna
boy.
learn to ride it. You should be afraid of them. Just one of them could tear you apart.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Ooh. Let's kill this guy.
All together.
I guess I got their attention. Someone was shooting at me though, and I think so this is where I was gonna find a safe spot and quit here. Looks like we've got trouble, guys. So nice little jump there. Trying to keep an eye on my health and hit these button combinations, but I literally have what feels like this whole Uruk army on me right now. But I'm hoping I can kill some of these guys without many more coming. Nice combo. All right, so what
Did you hear that?
in the heck am I gonna do here?
The best kind of slave is a fat one with lots of meat on its bones.
A killer's about.
Intel. pick it up with RB. So which one of these guys has intel is what I need to know.
I wish slaves could just accept their fate. Do what he's doing around camp, then die without giving me any.
So who's got the intel here? I don't know. Someone does.
Ratbag must be up all night watching his back. He's just lucky.
That's who was shooting me earlier.
Wait! No! I've seen him! Get him! I've seen many a warrior get his poke in his eye around them old structures. Bad things happen there. I suppose it was my imagination. We'll have to find a fight somewhere else then.
So my target is over here. So guys, here's what I'm going to do. Before we enter into this, I'm going to go ahead, call it quits right here. And so I'm hoping, I can't find a save menu. So I'm hoping this video turns out. I'm going to try and save this and hopefully not have to start totally over. But I hope you enjoyed this look at Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor. Again, I am usually Dave, and this has been a Digital Soup Plays special production here for the YouTube channel. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming up, including Jason has been putting out a lot of new videos with Pixark. He's got a brand new Top Secret series he's looking at putting out too. He's not even really telling us what it is too much. Adam is jumping into and enjoying a game called The Forest, so we should see more of that from him. And of course, as always, if you like these gaming videos and want to hear more, check out each and every week our podcast, which is at digitalsouppodcast.com, where we talk about all things tech and gaming and movies and geek culture related. It's a lot of fun. We invite all of you to join us. Be sure and tune in for that each and every week. And last but not least, we do certainly want to thank you for watching and ask you that if you've enjoyed what you're seeing here, hit that subscribe button, hit those like buttons, and go ahead and share this video out, get more people in here. We'd love to see this channel grow a little more, and we plan on putting out a lot more great content like this and having some fun playing games on our YouTube channel while we do the podcast stuff during the week. So, from Digital Soup Podcast, I'm usually Dave, signing out saying you guys take care, have a great week, and we will talk to you next time.